Here's something incredible about ancient writing. Did you know that cuneiform, created by the Sumerians over 5,000 years ago, is the world's oldest known writing system? Imagine living in a time without pens or keyboards, yet people still found ways to express their thoughts and record their experiences. Cuneiform allowed the Sumerians to document everything from laws and trade transactions to epic stories and scientific ideas, making it a critical tool for civilization's advancement. They inscribed their symbols onto clay tablets using a stylus, producing wedge-shaped marks, hence the name cuneiform, which means wedge-shaped in Latin. This writing system served a practical purpose and became a cultural beacon, influencing countless future civilizations. Thanks to cuneiform, we glimpse the lives, beliefs, and innovations of the Sumerians, helping us understand their profound impact on the world. It's fascinating to realize that this ancient script laid the groundwork for written language across many civilizations that came after. What else can ancient writings reveal about our shared history? What if I told you about a giant virus? The Pandora virus, discovered in 2013, takes center stage as the largest virus known to science. Unlike most viruses that are too minuscule for our eyes, the Pandora virus can actually be seen under a standard microscope. Imagine being able to spot a virus without the need for specialized equipment. This fascinating organism has a genome approximately 50 times larger than that of the flu virus, akin to comparing a hefty novel to a quick comic book. The Pandora virus possesses much more story to tell. Found in a water sample from a pond in Brazil, this giant virus has sparked new discussions in the scientific community about what defines a virus. It challenges our previous notions of viral evolution and the nature of life forms themselves. With its rare features and impressive size, the Pandora virus extends beyond mere curiosity. It could provide scientists with vital clues to unlock the mysteries of viral evolution and how these microscopic entities interact with other forms of life. So, the next time you hear someone mention a virus, remember there's a giant waiting to be explored. Did you know that Santorini was shaped by volcanoes? This breathtaking island in the Aegean Sea wasn't always the paradise we see today. It was sculpted by one of the largest volcanic eruptions in history. Around 3,600 years ago, the Minoan eruption unleashed immense power, blasting a massive hole in the landscape and giving rise to Santorini's distinctive crescent shape. Those impressive cliffs, dropping steeply into the sparkling blue waters, are remnants of that explosive event. As you stroll along its black volcanic sand beaches, you're reminded of the natural forces that created this stunning setting. Tourists flock to Santorini not just for its breathtaking vistas, but also to witness how nature's fury shaped an enchanting haven. The island is renowned for its spectacular sunsets, where the sky erupts in vibrant hues of orange, pink, and purple, captivating anyone lucky enough to be there. So, next time you relax on its unique shores or wander through winding streets, take a moment to appreciate the ancient volcanic fire beneath your feet that forged this extraordinary destination into the marvel it is today. Can you imagine that Monaco is the world's densest country? Nestled along the stunning French Riviera, Monaco is a tiny yet vibrant place, holding the title of the most densely populated country on the planet. With just 2.02 square kilometers of land, this princely enclave crams over 20,000 people into every square kilometer. To visualize that, think about packing a bustling city into a space smaller than Central Park. Despite its compact size, Monaco's estimated population hovers around 40,000 residents. This unique situation has compelled the people of Monaco to expertly adapt to their environment, optimizing everything from homes to offices to efficiently utilize each inch of space. The streets ripple with energy, and a delightful blend of cultures inspires a vibrant atmosphere. Famous for its glitzy casinos, sophisticated boutiques, and the legendary Monte Carlo Grand Prix, Monaco attracts millions of tourists every year. So, when you think of crowded places, remember this little gem, where the beauty of community flourishes amidst the extraordinary confines of an enchanting landscape. Surprisingly, it's a fact that why is the Codex Gigas known as the Devil's Bible? The Codex Gigas, often referred to as the Devil's Bible, is a massive medieval manuscript steeped in intrigue and history. Weighing around 165 pounds and stretching nearly 3 feet long, this colossal book offers a glimpse into the past like the few others. It originated in the Czech Republic, but the identity of its creator remains a mystery. Legends suggest a solitary monk could have completed it in a single night, supposedly aided by a dark pact with the devil, linking the text to its eerie name. Inside, the Codex holds not just the entire Bible but also a variety of historical documents, medical information, and an infamous full-page illustration of the devil himself. This strange mixture of content makes it a tantalizing treasure from the Middle Ages. Scholars and historians continue to investigate its origins and purpose, pondering why anyone would embark on such a colossal project with profound spiritual implications. Despite facing fires, wars, and other challenges, the Codex Gigas endures, exemplifying the resilience of human creativity and the mysteries that continue to captivate us. Here's what actually happens when you visit the Balearic Islands. These stunning islands, located in the Mediterranean Sea, offer more than just beautiful beaches. They present an opportunity to dive deep into their rich history and vibrant culinary scene. Archaeological sites scattered across the islands reveal significant insights into prehistoric life, showcasing structures like talayats, stone monuments built by the Talayotic people thousands of years ago. Imagine walking through these ancient sites, where each stone whispers tales of a long-lost civilization. And when it comes to food, the Balearic Islands are a paradise for food lovers. Picture yourself enjoying fresh seafood, straight from the Mediterranean, alongside a variety of local fruits and vegetables that burst with flavor. Traditional dishes such as sobrasada, a savory cured sausage, and ensaimada, a delightful pastry often enjoyed for breakfast, highlight the island's unique culinary heritage. Whether you are exploring the remnants of ancient societies or treating your taste buds to local delicacies, the Balearic Islands promise an unforgettable adventure. Ever thought about why hermit crabs share shells? These fascinating creatures don't grow their own shells. Instead, they borrow them from dead snails. As hermit crabs grow, they inevitably need to upgrade their homes to accommodate their larger bodies. This necessity instigates a remarkable social phenomenon known as a shell swap. When a hermit crab starts its search for a bigger shell, it sets off a chain reaction among its neighbors. Other crabs instinctively gather, anticipating an opportunity to snag the newly vacated shell. The excitement builds as the first crab finds a suitable upgrade, moving in immediately. This opening allows the next smallest crab to quickly take its place in the previously occupied shell, continuing down the line. It's not unusual for this process to involve dozens of participants, all working together in harmony. Despite their solitary nature, hermit crabs display impressive social behavior when it comes to secure housing. Their method of resource sharing instructs us on cooperation and community without discord, making these crustaceans a surprising model of organization and social interaction. What else can we learn from their behavior? Ever wondered about the world's most expensive watermelon? The answer lies in the extraordinary Densuk watermelon, a rare gem grown exclusively on the island of Hokkaido in Japan. These unique watermelons are not just famous for their incredibly sweet and juicy taste. They stand out with their striking, shiny black skin, a stark contrast to the typical green exterior of most watermelons. This dark shell not only adds to their visual appeal, but also contributes to their mystique. But what truly sends their price soaring, sometimes exceeding $6,000 for a single fruit, is their rarity and the meticulous farming practices involved in cultivating them. Dedicated farmers invest extensive time and effort, ensuring each Densuke watermelon gets precisely the right balance of water, sunlight, and protection from pests. The result is a fruit that tastes divine and carries a prestigious reputation, often becoming a luxurious gift or a status symbol among those with discerning palates. So, the next time you enjoy a simple slice of watermelon, think about how incredible and pricey the Densuke variety must be. Most people don't know this, but why is Sierra Leone struggling? The life expectancy in Sierra Leone stands at a staggering low of about 47.5 years, making it the lowest in the world, according to data from the World Health Organization. This alarming number is largely shaped by a tumultuous history marked by a brutal civil war that lasted from 1991 to 2002, resulting in significant loss of life and destruction of vital infrastructure. The aftermath of this conflict left deep scars. Access to basic healthcare, education, and housing became severely compromised. Health issues like malaria, maternal mortality, and infectious diseases continue to plague the population, pushing down life expectancy. For many women, challenges during childbirth persist due to a shortage of adequate medical facilities. Economic struggles further exacerbate the situation, as a large portion of the population lives in poverty, limiting access to nutritious food and essential health care. Though Sierra Leone is steadily making progress in recovery, the path to improving life expectancy remains steep and reflective of the resilient spirit exhibited by its people as they strive for a healthier, brighter future. You won't believe this about wolves and their howls. Wolves possess a remarkable ability to use howling as a sophisticated form of communication, almost like their own version of GPS. Each wolf's howl has unique frequency markers, allowing their pack members to recognize them even from an impressive distance of 16 kilometers. This isn't merely a haunting sound in the wilderness. It conveys complex messages, including warnings about danger, location information, and signals for gathering at rendezvous points. The howls also serve as territorial markers, establishing boundaries against rivals. But there's more to it. Wolves actually listen to the echoes of their howls. These echoes reveal valuable insights about the terrain, helping them navigate obstacles and determine safe paths as they roam through dense forests and rugged mountains. Young wolves learn to howl with precision from older pack members, becoming skilled at this acoustic navigation. So, when you hear a wolf's howl in the night, remember it's not just a call for companionship. It's a critical survival tool, connecting families and guiding their journeys. You won't believe this about Komodo dragons. This fascinating ability is known as parthenogenesis, where a female can reproduce without needing a male. It's like a superpower in the animal kingdom. In fact, when a female Komodo dragon uses this method, she always produces male offspring, which might seem unusual at first. Imagine living in an isolated environment where finding a mate is challenging. This reproductive strategy allows the species to survive even in such conditions. Komodo dragons, the largest living lizards, can only be found in specific regions of Indonesia, making their habitat crucial for their survival. By using parthenogenesis, a female can ensure that her genes carry on, securing the future of her lineage despite the absence of a partner. However, this process isn't the favored route for reproduction, as genetic diversity through sexual reproduction usually leads to healthier populations. Still, the remarkable ability of the female Komodo dragon highlights how nature adapts and thrives in unique and unexpected ways. So, the next time you think about the wonders of wildlife, consider the incredible female Komodo dragon and her amazing capacity to create life solo. Did you know that quokkas are nature's happiest creatures? This small marsupial from Australia has gained viral fame thanks to its adorable, seemingly cheerful expression. With wide eyes and a perpetual open-mouthed smile, quokkas have captured the hearts of many on social media. However, this happy look is a result of their unique facial structure, not an indication of their emotions. Quokkas inhabit predator-free islands, which has significantly influenced their behavior. Over time, these little creatures have evolved to become more social and less fearful of humans. Unlike many wild animals, quokkas are not inclined to shy away from people. Instead, they happily approach tourists, eager for interaction. This approachable behavior allows them to benefit from food offers, further favoring those individuals who are bold enough to engage with humans. This fascinating case illustrates how evolutionary pressures shape animal behavior. So, whenever you see a quokka's joyful selfie, remember, it's not just about the charm, it's about their remarkable adaptation and survival strategy in a friendly environment. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Kennedy was the richest president. John F. Kennedy, often celebrated for his charisma and leadership during turbulent times, actually held the title of the wealthiest U.S. president before Donald Trump made headlines for his fortune. Born into a prominent Boston family, Kennedy's wealth stemmed from both inherited family fortunes and savvy investments. His family, historically involved in shipbuilding and real estate, nurtured substantial financial resources, giving him a unique economic advantage well before he ever stepped into the political arena. While he didn't possess the multi-billion-dollar empires we see today, his financial status was remarkable for his era. This background likely provided him with opportunities that shaped his political strategies and decisions, particularly during critical events such as the Cuban Missile Crisis and the Civil Rights Movement. It's intriguing to consider how Kennedy's wealth not only influenced his lifestyle, but also equipped him with the connections and resources essential for navigating complex national issues. So, the next time you reflect on presidential legacies, ponder how financial backgrounds intertwine with leadership styles and political impacts. Turns out, the truth is that goats see more. Goats are fascinating creatures, not only because of their fearless antics on steep cliffs but also due to their unique eyes. Unlike humans who have round pupils, goats have rectangular horizontal pupils that grant them an impressive 320-degree field of vision. This remarkable adaptation allows them to spot movement from nearly all directions without the need to turn their heads. As they navigate treacherous terrains, their eyes have the ability to rotate independently, providing a steady view of their surroundings. Imagine having a built-in stabilizer and wide-angle lens that keeps your perspective constant, no matter how uneven the ground gets. This panoramic vision is critical for goats, enabling them to be aware of potential threats from predators lurking nearby. It's not just their muscular legs that help them scale these high-altitude ledges. Their extraordinary eyes are key to their survival, offering balance and a comprehensive view of everything in their vicinity. This natural engineering marvel begs the question, what other surprises does the animal kingdom hold? Turns out, the truth is that maps can be massive. The Clenca Atlas, displayed proudly in the British Library in London, holds the record as the world's largest book. Imagine standing before a volume that towers a staggering 1.75 meters tall and spans 1.9 meters wide, weighing an incredible 150 kilos. This gigantic atlas, crafted in the 17th century, features detailed maps that were crucial for navigation during its time. Every page isn't merely paper, it's a significant piece of history bound in leather, filled with extensive geographical knowledge from various parts of the globe. The creation of the Clenca Atlas not only showcases its size but also highlights the artistry of cartography when maps were hand-drawn, embodying the skill and dedication of the artists and navigators. Gazing at its enormous pages invites one to reflect on how people understood the world centuries ago. What dreams and adventures did it inspire in those who flipped through its colossal pages? This remarkable atlas serves as a fascinating reminder of our journey in exploring and mapping the Earth. Prepare to be amazed by Uncover the Hidden Truth about the Transatlantic Slave Trade. Often, we picture British ships braving the ocean, laden with human cargo from West Africa to America. But the reality is quite different. While the British involvement in this harrowing chapter of history is famously highlighted, it only accounted for roughly 6% of all enslaved individuals transported across the Atlantic. In fact, an astonishing 90% of the enslaved people were sent to Spanish and Portuguese colonies in South America. Nations like Brazil and those in the Caribbean became vital destinations, primarily because of their thriving sugar plantations that demanded an endless supply of labor. This grim trade lasted for centuries, fundamentally altering the demographics and cultures of these regions. The Portuguese emerged as the initial architects of this trade, starting as early as the 15th century and establishing methods and networks that set a precedent. Recognizing this broader context is crucial to understand the profound impact of the transatlantic slave trade, extending far beyond the British narrative. It encourages us to appreciate the diverse histories that continue to influence our world today. You might be shocked to learn that cats can survive falls. This incredible fact focuses on a feline that plummeted 32 stories and remarkably emerged with only a chipped tooth and a collapsed lung, both of which it later recovered from. How is this even feasible? Cats possess a unique ability to right themselves during a fall, thanks to an incredibly flexible spine and an ingenious skeletal structure. This phenomenon, known as the righting reflex, allows cats to twist and turn midair and land on their feet. It may seem like a superpower, but it's rooted in science. Additionally, their lightweight bodies and fluffy fur help slow their descent, creating air resistance similar to a parachute, which greatly reduces potential injuries in falls from significant heights. However, this extraordinary survival is not guaranteed. Many falls can result in serious harm or worse. Therefore, keeping your furry friends indoors or ensuring they are safely secured on balconies is crucial. This amazing story of survival not only highlights the resilience of our beloved cats, but also showcases the wonders of nature that continue to captivate us. Can you imagine that cats dominate the internet with humor? From cute kittens to wise old cats, these furry critters have taken over our screens in a delightful way. It might surprise you to learn that they make up more than half of all memes and viral videos online, proving that these enigmatic animals are more than just pets. They're internet royalty. Why do we love them so much? Cats possess an uncanny ability to get themselves into hilarious situations, whether it's a fluffy feline caught in a cardboard box or a dramatic leap resulting in an unexpected tumble. Their antics constantly entertain us, and that's why platforms like Instagram and TikTok buzz with countless cat accounts dedicated to showcasing their charm. Those big, curious eyes peeking out from under beds and playful swats at dangling strings capture our hearts. But it's not just about their looks. Their quirky personalities and unpredictable behaviors add layers to their appeal. Cat videos serve as a delightful escape, offering moments of joy in our busy lives. So, next time you chuckle at a cat video, remember, you're part of a global community that can't get enough of these charming felines. Guess what really drives adventures to Tres Fronteras? The Tres Fronteras, or Triple Frontier, is an incredible spot where Argentina, Brazil, and Paraguay come together, marked by the beautiful confluence of the Iguazu and Paraná rivers. This unique geographical location is spectacular, offering a breathtaking visual feast that captivates nature lovers. Imagine lush greenery, stunning waterfalls, and vibrant river ecosystems teeming with fish and birds. Yet, while tourists revel in this beauty, they should also be aware of the darker side. This region is notorious for high levels of criminal activity. The intersection of these three nations fosters a rich tapestry of cultures and economies, but has also brought challenges such as smuggling and organized crime. Visitors to Tres Fronteras often embark on thrilling adventures, from marveling at the majestic Iguazu Falls to exploring the dense jungles rich in biodiversity. Nonetheless, staying informed about local safety is crucial. The Tres Fronteras exemplifies how magnificent natural landscapes coexist with complex human issues, proving that even paradise can have its challenges. Isn't it fascinating how adventure and caution walk hand in hand here? Most people don't know this, but durians smell strong. This notorious tropical fruit is infamous for its potent aroma, often described as a bizarre blend of rotten onions, turpentine, and raw sewage. It's so overwhelming that many hotels and public transport systems in Southeast Asia have outright banned it, leaving visitors surprised when told they can't bring this fruit into their rooms. Yet, despite the odor, the durian boasts a loyal following. Fans rave about its creamy texture and sweet flavor, likening it to a delectable custard treat. Esteemed as the king of fruits in Malaysia and Thailand, durians are celebrated for their unique culinary qualities. The pungent smell arises from a specific mix of volatile compounds that are released as the fruit ripens. Interestingly, this fruit represents the extremes of human taste. While some people turn away in disgust, others eagerly embrace the aroma and flavor. So, if you ever find yourself with a durian in hand, take a deep breath and dive right in. You might discover a hidden gem that surprises your palate. Hard to believe, but gifts are essential in Taiwan. In Taiwanese culture, gift-giving is not just a polite gesture. It's an indispensable tradition that enriches social interactions. When you receive an invitation to someone's home, you're expected to bring a small token of appreciation. Common gifts include elegantly packaged tea, delightful candies, or fresh fruits, all intended to show your thoughtfulness and respect for the host. This practice transcends the physical items. It represents the connections forged between friends and families. Gift-giving in Taiwan is deeply embedded in its cultural fabric, emphasizing gratitude and mutual respect. Each occasion, whether a festive celebration or a casual visit, presents an opportunity to strengthen bonds through thoughtful gifting. Moreover, sharing a gift allows you to offer a glimpse into your own culture, providing your host with the joy of local delicacies. So, if you ever visit this beautiful island, remember to pack a little something special. Your thoughtful gesture will not only be appreciated, but will also create lasting memories and friendships. Most people don't know this, but surprisingly, it's a fact that Slinky has amazing origins. During World War II, a serendipitous moment gave birth to one of the world's most adored toys, the Slinky. Navy engineer Richard James was busy working on new types of springs for military equipment when a simple mistake forever changed playtime. As he inadvertently dropped one of his prototypes, he watched in awe as it gracefully righted itself and landed standing upright. This unexpected event sparked a creative idea in James's mind. By modifying the spring, he could create a toy that captivated children and adults alike. In 1945, teaming up with his wife, Betty, they unveiled the Slinky to an eager public. The toy's charming ability to walk down stairs delighted many, and it soon became a beloved staple in American homes. With joyful jingles from countless commercials and memorable appearances in films, the Slinky firmly established its place in pop culture history. Today, this simple yet mesmerizing toy continues to delight across generations, proving that great inventions often arise from the most unexpected moments. Who knew that a dropped spring could lead to so much joy? Here's something incredible about blondes and their hair. It's a fascinating fact that many people aren't aware of. On average, individuals with blonde hair have about 150,000 hair follicles on their scalp, while those with darker shades typically have around 100,000 to 120,000. This doesn't mean blondes are always more stylish or attractive. However, it does provide them with a fuller appearance, especially when sporting that sought-after beachy look. The reason behind this curious difference lies in the sheer number of hair follicles rather than the thickness of each strand. Although blonde hair may seem fine, the sheer volume of individual strands creates an illusion of thickness. In contrast, dark hair often boasts greater strand thickness, giving off a different impression. Interestingly, redheads usually have even fewer hair follicles than brunettes, yet their vibrant color often compensates, offering a rich and striking look. These variations in hair color remind us of the beautiful diversity in our world, showcasing that every hue possesses its own unique charm. So, the next time you see someone with gorgeous blonde locks, remember there's possibly more hair working behind that shiny curtain. Let's uncover the truth about Will Smith's big choice. In the late 90s, Will Smith, a superstar known for his charm and charisma, faced a career-defining crossroads. He had the opportunity to become Neo, the iconic hero in the revolutionary film The Matrix, which later captivated audiences with its stunning visuals and mind-bending plot. So, why did he turn down such a landmark role? Instead of joining Keanu Reeves in that sci-fi phenomenon, Smith chose to star as Jim West in the quirky action comedy Wild Wild West. Many fans wonder if this was a misstep or a missed chance to be part of cinematic history. However, Smith feels confident in his decision, believing that he might not have embodied the depth and intensity required for the role of Neo at that time. By embracing a less conventional path, he showcased his unique talent and comedic flair. This moment illustrates that sometimes forging one's own route can lead to exciting opportunities, even when it means stepping away from something that seems groundbreaking. Will Smith's choice serves as a reminder that following your instincts is vital in the unpredictable journey of life. Prepare to be amazed by how DNA fits inside cells. In each of our cells, there's a remarkable structure known as the nucleus, and within it lies our DNA, carefully organized. Now, here's the astonishing part. DNA molecules are coiled so tightly that they fit into spaces less than a micrometer wide. Think of it as trying to squish a long spaghetti noodle into a tiny jar. Quite a challenge, isn't it? Yet this is no ordinary noodle. It's an intricate chain of genetic blueprints dictating our very existence. To navigate the cramped confines of the nucleus, DNA wraps around proteins called histones, creating a compact formation known as chromatin. This ingenious arrangement allows cells to harbor extensive genetic information in a minuscule space while ensuring it remains accessible. When a cell gets the signal to divide or produce a specific protein, the DNA unravels like a spool of thread, enabling it to execute its instructions. This fascinating unfolding process guarantees that even in a tightly packed environment, our genetic material is always prepared to spring into action, unveiling the wondrous complexities of life. Hard to believe, but penguins have waterproof coats. These remarkable birds, navigating the frigid Antarctic waters, possess a unique adaptation to survive extreme conditions. At the base of their tail, penguins have a special gland known as the uropygial gland, which secretes a thick, oily substance. During grooming, they use their beaks to spread this oil all over their feathers, creating a resilient water-repellent layer. This natural waterproof suit serves multiple purposes. It locks in body heat, ensuring that penguins retain warmth even in icy temperatures, and it fiercely protects them from getting waterlogged during their long swims. In fact, without the vital practice of oiling their feathers, penguins could lose a staggering 30% of their body heat in just 1 minute. Additionally, this oil barrier enhances buoyancy, allowing them to glide effortlessly through the sea. This adaptation isn't merely for comfort. It's essential for survival in one of the planet's harshest environments. So, next time you see a penguin waddling by, remember their incredible waterproof feature that keeps them thriving in the cold. Here's what actually happens when can cuckoo birds really outsmart other birds. The cuckoo is a master manipulator of the avian world. This remarkable bird has perfected a behavior known as brood parasitism, where it cleverly avoids the burden of raising its young. Instead of building its own nest, the female cuckoo lays her eggs in the nests of other bird species. This is no random act. The female takes great care to choose a host bird whose eggs closely resemble her own in color, size, and speckle patterns, showcasing her remarkable skills in mimicry. Once the cuckoo chick hatches, it often emerges first and instinctively pushes the host's eggs or chicks out of the nest. The unsuspecting foster parents, guided by their parental instincts, then feed the cuckoo chick, oblivious to the deceit unfolding. This fascinating strategy allows the cuckoo to focus its energy on laying more eggs in different nests, ensuring the continuation of its lineage without the workload of parenting. The cuckoo's approach illustrates that in nature, survival often hinges on wit and cunning, proving that sometimes intelligence can triumph over sheer strength. Turns out, the truth is that discover how Navajo guides enrich your outdoor adventures. When you venture into the stunning landscapes of the Navajo Nation, a Navajo guide can turn that experience into something truly special. Imagine exploring iconic sites like Monument Valley or the breathtaking Antelope Canyon, while a guide shares enchanting stories and cultural traditions that breathe life into the very rocks and soil around you. These guides have a profound connection to the land, explaining not just the geology but also the spiritual significance that these places hold for their people. For example, they reveal the sacred stories behind towering mesas and the various plants that hold medicinal properties. As you stand in awe of the scenery, their narratives transform a casual visit into an insightful journey, allowing you to appreciate the beauty through the lens of Navajo culture. With every story told and every lesson learned, the landscape begins to reflect the deep history and ongoing relationship the Navajo people have with their environment. So, consider a Navajo guide for your next adventure. You'll leave with a richer understanding and appreciation of this incredible land. Believe it or not, electric catfish are underwater stun guns. Lurking in the murky waters of African rivers, the electric catfish, known scientifically as Melapterurus electricus, boasts a remarkable and shocking feature. This fish may seem slow and harmless at first glance, but it has evolved an incredible internal electric organ composed of modified muscle cells. When threatened or hunting, this organ can release a staggering jolt of electricity, reaching up to 350 volts. This powerful shock can instantly paralyze small fish and even knock items from a person's hand. Larger animals, such as perch or small crocodiles, can also feel its might. Although the shock only lasts a few seconds, it's enough to leave potential prey floating helplessly, allowing the electric catfish to swim in for an easy meal. Unlike its cousin, the electric eel, which uses brief pulses, the electric catfish delivers a continuous burst, making it one of the most efficient hunters in its habitat. It's like a natural marvel of bioelectricity, skillfully employing its shocking abilities for both hunting and self-defense. Most people don't know this, but experience magic at the Bridge of Immortals in Huangshan. This stunning, narrow bridge, elegantly suspended amidst China's majestic yellow mountains, offers an unforgettable adventure for those seeking breathtaking views. As you step onto the bridge, you'll find yourself enchanted by the dramatic cliffs and verdant valleys that surround you. On clear days, the scenery transforms into an ethereal spectacle, as if you are walking on clouds, surrounded by the alluring seas of mist that often envelop Huangshan's unique granite peaks. Twisted pine trees add to the enchanting atmosphere, punctuating the picturesque landscape. Visitors can engage with nature by hiking up to this iconic bridge, where every step brings new wonders and peaceful moments. The tranquil ambiance wraps around you like a warm embrace, allowing you to savor the beauty of the mountains. Whether you're an avid photographer eager to capture the views or simply someone looking to escape into nature, the Bridge of Immortals delivers a spectacular experience that lingers in your memory. Ready to uncover the wonders of Huangshan? Ever thought about why French cuisine is so revered? This culinary treasure is recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, celebrating its elegance, sophistication, and emotional artistry. French food transcends mere nourishment. It serves as a beautiful expression of culture and tradition. Iconic dishes like coq au vin showcase the artistry involved in French cooking, featuring tender chicken braised with wine, mushrooms, and smoky bacon. Then there's ratatouille, a vibrant vegetable medley bursting with flavor and freshness that reflects the season's bounty. Breakfast in France is also a delectable affair. Flaky, buttery croissants and golden baguettes grace every meal and are perfect for enjoying with cheese or just on their own. Desserts like crème brûlée reveal even more of French culinary magic, where the creamy custard meets a satisfying caramelized crust, producing a delightful crunch with each bite. The secret behind these culinary delights lies in a commitment to quality ingredients, skilled craftsmanship, and a passion that chefs pour into every dish. For centuries, French cuisine has captivated taste buds globally, elevating dining into an art form that becomes a shared experience filled with joy and connection. Believe it or not, whiskey fueled Walgreens' growth. During Prohibition, which lasted from 1920 to 1933, alcohol sales were banned in the United States, but a fascinating loophole existed. Pharmacists could still prescribe medicinal whiskey, giving them an essential role in a society desperate for a taste of the forbidden beverage. Walgreens, originally a modest chain with only 20 locations, recognized this unique opportunity and quickly capitalized on the situation. By becoming a go-to source for prescription whiskey, the company expanded to over 400 stores, transforming its business model. Many Americans sought medicinal whiskey not only for enjoyment, but also for the supposed health benefits touted during those challenging years. As people flocked to pharmacies to fulfill their whiskey prescriptions, Walgreens didn't just satisfy demand, it became a household name across the country. This incredible period not only demonstrates the innovative spirit of Walgreens but also illustrates how businesses can adapt and thrive in unusual circumstances. So, when you think of Walgreens today, remember its intriguing roots tied to Prohibition and the surprising role of medicinal whiskey. What if I told you giraffe spots are unique? Each giraffe possesses a pattern as distinctive as a fingerprint, making these animals fascinating in both appearance and function. No two giraffes share the same arrangement of spots, which vary dramatically in size, shape, and distribution. This uniqueness is so remarkable that scientists employ pattern recognition software to identify and track individual giraffes in their natural habitats. However, these coat patterns play crucial biological roles beyond mere identification. Beneath each patch lies a network of blood vessels that functions like natural air conditioners, helping giraffes adjust their body temperature in the scorching heat of the African sun and maintain warmth during cooler nights. Additionally, these patterns provide effective camouflage among the sun-dappled foliage of the savanna, disrupting their outline and protecting them from predators like lions. Genetic research indicates that these patterns are not haphazard. They are inherited traits that vary among populations according to their specific environments. Giraffes truly showcase evolution in action, with their stunning coats reflecting their adaptability to the diverse landscapes they inhabit. Guess what really drives sea cucumbers to self-destruct? Hard to believe, but these fascinating creatures have a unique survival strategy involving evisceration. When threatened, a sea cucumber will sacrifice parts of its own body, including its intestines and respiratory organs, by ejecting them through its anus. This self-destructive act creates a messy distraction for predators, allowing the sea cucumber to escape unharmed. Instead of panic, these soft-bodied marine animals utilize a calculated approach to evade danger, showing remarkable adaptability. After this dramatic event, the sea cucumber can regenerate its lost organs within weeks, sparking the interest of scientists exploring human tissue repair and organ regeneration. This natural process serves as a powerful reminder that sometimes vulnerability can pave the way to survival. What may appear as destruction is actually a strategic maneuver, illustrating how creatures in the wild can thrive by making sacrifices. Nature often teaches us that giving something up might lead to greater resilience and recovery. Isn't it astonishing how life works in unexpected ways? Can you imagine that? Discover the surprising teamwork of kangaroo mobs. Did you know that a group of kangaroos is called a mob? This fun term perfectly captures the social nature of these unique animals. Kangaroos are not solitary beings. They depend on their groups for survival. A typical mob consists of several female kangaroos and their young, alongside a few dominant males. This social structure is crucial, as it enhances their safety. By living in a mob, kangaroos can quickly spot predators and react as a cohesive unit. It's much like a team sport in the wild. When feeding or moving, kangaroos coordinate their hops, showcasing an elegant dance of survival across the rugged Australian outback. The relationships within the mob are vital. They groom each other and often engage in playful sparring, which helps strengthen their bonds. This playful behavior is not just fun, it solidifies teamwork and fosters resilience in their environment. So, when you see kangaroos leaping across the landscape, remember, they are part of a dynamic family, sharing experiences and maintaining connections within their captivating social world. Why exactly does the kakapo fascinate bird lovers worldwide? The kakapo, Strigops hubroctilus, is the world's only nocturnal parrot, captivating those who encounter this unusual creature. This plump, moss-green parrot weighs up to 4 kilograms and lacks the ability to fly, choosing instead to waddle through the dense forests of New Zealand under the cover of night. With a remarkable sense of smell and acute hearing, the kakapo skillfully navigates its dark surroundings. These birds are solitary and shy, yet during the breeding season, males emit deep, resonating calls that echo through valleys to attract females. Their soft, fluffy feathers provide essential insulation against the cool night air, while their powerful legs and beaks allow them to climb trees with surprising agility. Once abundant, kakapos declined dramatically due to introduced predators, shrinking their numbers to a mere 250 today. Thanks to dedicated conservation efforts, including round-the-clock monitoring and genetic management, these extraordinary birds have a chance at recovery. The kakapo stands not only as a symbol of resilience, but also as a living testament to a time when avian wonders thrived on predator-free islands. What if I told you Jenga blocks are unique? You might think all Jenga blocks are the same, but surprisingly, each one has its own slight variations in size and weight. This fascinating quirk introduces a whole new level of unpredictability to the game. Imagine the thrill of tugging at a block while your friends watch with eager anticipation. Just when you think you've selected the perfect piece, you may find that it feels heavier or lighter than you expected. This subtle difference can completely alter your strategy and precision. It's not just about having steady hands, it's about navigating the unique personality of the blocks in front of you. Every game of Jenga unfolds differently, making each match an exhilarating test of skill and composure. A single miscalculation might lead to a chaotic collapse of the tower, leaving everyone in stitches. So, the next time you gather for a game night, keep in mind that the slight unpredictability of your Jenga blocks adds to the fun and keeps you on your toes, making the experience not just a game, but an adventure. Did you know that? Have you ever wondered about Egypt's incredible history? This captivating nation, often celebrated as the oldest country on Earth, is a treasure trove of stories and achievements dating back to approximately 3100 BCE. Picture a time when the Great Pyramids were rising majestically alongside the life-giving Nile River, which nurtured a thriving civilization. The ancient Egyptians were not just builders, they were innovators, creating architectural wonders like the Great Pyramid of Giza, the tomb of Pharaoh Khufu. Their culture was rich and complex, featuring hieroglyphics, a sophisticated writing system that captured their beliefs and everyday life. Religion played a central role, with gods and rituals deeply woven into the fabric of society. Furthermore, their advancements in mathematics and medicine laid foundational principles that would influence future generations. The Nile served as the lifeblood of this desert oasis, providing fertile land and resources that enabled trade and agricultural abundance. Today, Egypt enchants millions, allowing us to connect with its remarkable past and understand how it shaped human history. Aren't you curious to explore this ancient world? What if I told you Centralia is still burning? Centralia, Pennsylvania, has been home to an unquenchable underground coal fire since 1962. This alarming situation began when firefighters, aiming to clear a landfill, inadvertently ignited coal seams lying beneath the town. What's truly astonishing is that this fire continues to burn, showing no signs of stopping and potentially enduring for another 250 years. The heat and flames from the underground blaze lead to the formation of dangerous sinkholes, posing a significant risk for any remaining residents. The air quality is compromised as toxic gases, including carbon monoxide, escape from the ground, making it unsafe to breathe in many areas. Although most of Centralia's residents have relocated, a few remained, holding on to their homes despite the hazards. Today, the town resembles a ghostly landscape, with cracked roads and smoking vents as reminders of human error and nature's unforgiving power. Centralia raises critical questions about how society should respond to places that become uninhabitable due to such unforeseen events. It serves as a chilling example of our vulnerability. Prepare to be amazed by Hawaii's black sand beaches. The island of Hawaii is home to Punaluu Beach, a breathtaking destination where striking black sand enchants visitors. This unique color originates from tiny fragments of volcanic lava, eroded over countless years, transforming the beach into a living canvas of the island's fiery geological history. Punaluu, who doesn't just flaunt its beauty, it tells a story of the dynamic natural processes at work on our planet. When volcanoes erupt, molten rock spills forth, cooling to form basalt. This basalt is subsequently broken down by ocean waves and wind, gradually creating the fine black sand that characterizes this stunning beach. The stark contrast between the deep black sand and the turquoise waters of the Pacific Ocean creates an unforgettable view. Moreover, every visit to Punaluu offers a chance to see green sea turtles resting on the shore, adding to the magical experience. So, when planning your next beach vacation, why not choose a spot where the sand is as intriguing as the volcanic forces that shaped it? What if I told you San Marino shines brightly? This tiny jewel of a country is a completely independent microstate nestled in the heart of Italy. Covering just 23 square miles, or about 61 square kilometers, San Marino proudly holds the title of the fifth smallest country in the world. Established in AD 301, it boasts a rich tapestry of history reflected in its stunning medieval architecture and breathtaking views from ancient hilltop fortresses. Picture yourself strolling through its charming cobblestone streets, lined with inviting shops and cafes, all while soaking up the warm sun. Despite its compact size, San Marino pulses with vibrant culture, hosting unique festivals and savoring delicious local foods that reflect its heritage. Its independence, combined with a stable political system, fuels a thriving economy primarily supported by tourism and financial services. So, whether you're a geography aficionado, a history buff, or simply seeking an off-the-beaten-path adventure, San Marino is a captivating destination that beautifully exemplifies how great things truly come in small packages. Did you know that Italy hides secret staircases? In the enchanting cities of Venice and Florence, affluent families constructed homes with cleverly concealed staircases designed for escape during perilous times. These hidden passages, embedded within the walls of grand estates, led to secret rooms or remote exits, serving as crucial lifelines in moments of danger. For instance, in Florence, you might find staircases tucked away beneath intricate tapestries or behind false walls, hinting at a rich history of intrigue and survival. Today, many of these architectural marvels remain, drawing curious explorers and tourists eager to unravel their tales. Picture yourself meandering through narrow, winding alleyways and unexpectedly stumbling upon a discreet entrance leading to another world. The allure of these hidden structures lies not only in their clever design, but also in their ability to spark the imagination, whispering stories of bravery and resourcefulness. As you journey through Italy, keep an eye out for these fascinating relics of history. And who knows, perhaps you'll uncover a secret staircase waiting for you to discover its mysteries. Did you know that North Dakota has the lowest college degree rate? Yes, it's true. North Dakota holds the title for the lowest percentage of residents with a college degree in all of America, with just 19%. This startling figure prompts comparisons with states where higher education rates flourish. A combination of factors contributes to this statistic. North Dakota's smaller population size means fewer individuals pursue college, while the state's robust blue-collar job market, including industries like farming and oil extraction, often prioritize skills over formal education. The harsh climate and geographical isolation can deter potential students from seeking higher education as well. Nevertheless, North Dakota thrives on a culture of hard work and practicality, emphasizing hands-on skills that are vital for its economy. While the low college degree rate raises concerns, the strong work ethic of residents showcases their capability in fulfilling job demands. Ultimately, the question lingers. Will North Dakota prioritize educational growth to further enhance its economic landscape? Only time will reveal the answer. Ever thought about why? Have you ever wondered about Martian tsunamis? Recent evidence suggests that Mars, commonly known as the Red Planet, was not always the barren landscape we see today. Long ago, it endured extraordinary cataclysmic events, including massive tsunamis caused by meteor impacts. Imagine towering waves, potentially reaching heights of 50 meters, crashing onto Martian shores. These colossal waves likely formed when large asteroids struck Mars, unleashing shock waves that disturbed the planet's crust and propelled torrents of water. Scientists have discovered remnants of these ancient tsunamis through unique geological features, such as wave-like patterns and sediment deposits, providing insights into a vibrant past characterized by liquid water and dynamic environments. While the current conditions on Mars render it inhospitable, these findings imply that the planet once possessed conditions that might have supported life. Understanding these Martian tsunamis enhances our grasp of Mars' history and fuels our fascination with the universe's many mysteries. What other astonishing discoveries lie hidden within the cosmos waiting for us to uncover? Did you know Africa spans all 4 hemispheres? This remarkable fact sets Africa apart as the only continent to be located in the northern, southern, eastern, and western hemispheres. Visualize a globe. The equator slices through the center of Africa, neatly dividing it into 2 distinct halves. Simultaneously, the prime meridian makes its way through the western regions of the continent. This strategic geographical positioning contributes to an astonishing variety of climates, ecosystems, and topographies across Africa. Picture the vibrant rainforests of the Congo teeming with biodiversity, or imagine the vast, arid expanse of the Sahara Desert. Each area boasts its unique landscapes and wildlife. The continent is also rich in cultural diversity, with thousands of unique ethnic groups and languages. From the lively markets of Marrakech to the ancient pyramids of Egypt, Africa is a tapestry of history and modernity. With such a wealth of experiences available, anyone with a curiosity for geography, culture, or history will find endless adventures waiting in Africa. This might surprise you. Your thumbs have their own pulse. Each of your thumbs is not just a handy tool. It has a unique blood supply thanks to the radial artery. This blood vessel runs along the thumb side of your wrist, ensuring that oxygen-rich blood reaches each thumb for optimal functioning. With this special connection, it's possible to actually measure your pulse right there. By gently pressing on your thumb, you might just feel that rhythmic thump, proving that even the smallest digits are teeming with life. This intriguing fact highlights the intricate workings of our bodies. The radial artery keeps your thumbs agile, whether you're typing a quick message, strumming a guitar, or creating something artistic. It serves as a reminder that every part of your anatomy, no matter its size, plays a vital role in your overall well-being. So, the next time you use your thumbs, think about their significant contribution to your daily activities. They not only help you express your thoughts with a thumbs up, but also pulse with vitality, reflecting just how extraordinary our bodies truly are. Most people don't know this, but space trash has a solution. While floating garbage in orbit may seem daunting, astronauts aboard the International Space Station, ISS, have developed an ingenious method for managing waste. Instead of allowing trash to accumulate, they pack waste in special bags designed for disposal. Once these bags are ready for discard, the astronauts simply release them into space, letting them drift away into the cosmic expanse. What's particularly remarkable is that these bags are engineered to disintegrate upon re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. As they plunge downwards, they burn up completely, preventing any debris from landing on our planet. This innovative approach not only keeps the ISS clean, but also highlights the necessity of thoughtful solutions, even in challenging environments. The effort made by astronauts demonstrates how we can tackle waste management in revolutionary ways. It's a striking reminder that even in the vastness of space, clever and sustainable practices can make a significant difference. So, whenever you think about waste management, remember the astronauts doing their part for our home planet while floating among the stars. Most people don't know this, but flamenco is a treasure. This vibrant dance form hails from Andalusia, Spain, and is packed with passion and expression. Flamenco isn't merely about the impressive moves, it serves as a profound reflection of Spanish culture, encompassing music, singing, and the emotive sound of guitar playing. Its roots trace back to a rich tapestry of cultural influences, including Moorish, Gypsy, and Jewish traditions. Each performance tells compelling stories of love, hardship, and celebration, through every passionate stomp of the foot and elegant flick of the hand. The heart of flamenco lies in its distinctive rhythm, often brought to life by the clapping of hands or the intricate tapping of feet in mesmerizing patterns. This dance connects performers to their deepest emotions, ensuring that every show is a unique experience. UNESCO recognized flamenco as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, emphasizing its vital role in preserving cultural diversity and fostering creativity. Whether you're watching a lively performance in a flamenco bar or learning the steps yourself, this captivating dance invites everyone to feel the rhythm and embrace the joy of life. This might surprise you. Squirrels are memory masters. Squirrels have an incredible ability to remember the locations of hundreds of hidden nuts, showcasing an impressive spatial memory that is quite sophisticated. When they bury food, it may seem random, but they actually use environmental cues like the shapes of trees and patterns in the rocks to create a mental map of their cache sites. It's fascinating to note that their memory relies on cognitive and visual skills rather than scent, enabling them to find up to 300 food caches months later. In controlled experiments, researchers observed squirrels confidently identifying their own buried nuts, even when faced with fake decoys nearby. Adding to their cleverness, squirrels often practice a behavior called deceptive caching, where they pretend to bury nuts while being watched, later retrieving the hidden ones for themselves. This cunning strategy not only highlights their resourcefulness, but also reflects the wisdom of indigenous myths that portray them as clever creatures. Interestingly, their nut-burying habits also benefit the environment, as many forgotten seeds eventually sprout into new trees, positioning squirrels as accidental allies in forest regeneration. How remarkable is that? What if I told you buildings can stay cool naturally? It's true. Innovative technologies allow us to maintain comfortable temperatures in structures without using air conditioning. One fascinating method is the implementation of green roofs, which are adorned with plants and vegetation. These living roofs not only provide shade but also act as natural insulators by reducing heat absorption and enhancing airflow. As temperatures rise, green roofs play a crucial role in keeping buildings cool while also aiding in stormwater management and improving local air quality. Additionally, architects are increasingly using reflective materials that deflect sunlight rather than absorbing it, which further helps in maintaining lower indoor temperatures. This eco-friendly approach proves particularly beneficial during scorching summer days, allowing occupants to enjoy a refreshing indoor atmosphere without an increase in energy bills. With climate change urging us to embrace sustainable practices, adopting these technologies could significantly impact energy efficiency. So, the next time you spot a vibrant garden atop a building or gleaming surfaces shimmering in the sun, remember, they might be cooler than they appear, and they're contributing to a greener planet. You won't believe this about Namibia's vast beauty. Namibia is a fascinating gem tucked away in southwestern Africa, stretching over 825,615 square kilometers, roughly the size of Texas, or about 318,172 square miles. This makes it the 34th largest country in the world, offering a breathtaking blend of vast landscapes and unique ecosystems. It shares its borders with Angola to the north, and Zambia peeks in from the northeast, showcasing its geographical diversity. Southward, it is neighborly with South Africa, while to the west, Namibia's coastline embraces the Atlantic Ocean. This strategic location creates a diverse climate, ranging from arid deserts to lush savannas, making it a haven for remarkable wildlife. Iconic sites like the Namib Desert, famous for its towering dunes, invite adventurers to experience nature's wonders. Picture yourself exploring these incredible terrains, where sunsets drench the sky in fiery oranges and deep purples. Namibia isn't just expansive. It's a rich tapestry of cultures, history, and one of the most breathtaking natural beauty sites on Earth, truly a must-visit for adventurers and nature lovers alike. Surprisingly, it's a fact that, did you know Zara began with just one store? It's astonishing to think that Zara, a colossal name in the fashion world, opened its doors for the first time in 1975 in La Coruña, Spain. Founded by the innovative Amancio Ortega, this retail giant revolutionized the fashion industry with its fast fashion model, quickly bringing high-fashion trends from runways to store shelves. The key to Zara's success lies in its ability to produce and stock trendy clothes in mere weeks rather than months. This nimble approach keeps consumers continuously engaged, offering a fresh selection every time they visit. With thousands of locations worldwide, Zara not only captures the current fashion zeitgeist but also sets a benchmark for other brands to follow. What does this mean for you, the shopper? It means accessible, stylish clothing without the hefty price tag. As fashion continues to evolve at a breathtaking pace, Zara's commitment to speed and innovation ensures that it plays a vital role in shaping modern wardrobes. Next time you pop into a Zara store, just remember how it all began with a single storefront. Can you imagine that toxic water threatens our food supply? When water bodies become contaminated, they pose a serious threat to aquatic life. Pollutants, such as heavy metals and hazardous chemicals, accumulate in rivers, lakes, and oceans, transforming these natural habitats into deadly environments for fish and other creatures. This contamination not only leads to the death of countless species, but also disrupts the entire ecosystem, as animals higher up in the food chain struggle to find adequate nourishment. Furthermore, polluted water can seep into agricultural areas, rendering farmland infertile and severely reducing crop yields. Farmers depend on clean water to grow the food that nourishes families around the globe, and when that water becomes toxic, it presents significant challenges. A lack of access to clean water can lead to food shortages, forcing communities to abandon their homes in search of safer living conditions. The ripple effects of toxic water damage not only wildlife but also impact human health and livelihoods. The question remains: how can we effectively tackle this urgent challenge before it escalates even further? Here's what actually happens when snow keeps you warm. It sounds counterintuitive, but snow serves as an effective insulator, especially inside an igloo. When snow freezes, it traps a significant amount of air within its structure. Although snow feels cold to our touch, the tiny air pockets formed when Inuit peoples carefully shape blocks of compressed snow create an excellent barrier against the freezing temperatures outside. Even in Arctic conditions reaching 30 degrees Celsius or colder, the interior of an igloo can maintain temperatures around 0 degrees Celsius, thanks to the collective warmth from body heat and a small flame from a candle. This temperature difference might not seem warm to someone from a tropical climate, but for those facing extreme cold, it can be life-saving. The science behind this phenomenon is fascinating. Air conducts heat poorly, and since snow is primarily composed of air, it acts as a thermal shield, keeping warmth inside. For centuries, igloos have served as impressive shelters, showcasing the ingenuity of indigenous engineering and the ability to use natural materials to survive in some of the harshest environments on Earth. Have you ever wondered why Mars shines so red? The fourth rock from the Sun, Mars, is often called the Red Planet, and there's a fascinating story behind its fiery name. Named after Mars, the Roman god of war, this nickname reflects its reddish hue reminiscent of blood and battle, captivating the imaginations of ancient civilizations. The striking red color of Mars actually results from iron oxide, commonly known as rust, which covers its surface. As you gaze into the night sky, the planet stands out, shining brightly and inspiring dreams of exploration. Mars has intrigued humanity for centuries, igniting countless myths and stories about the possibility of life beyond Earth. In contemporary times, space agencies have dispatched rovers like Curiosity and Perseverance to investigate its surface, searching for vital clues about the presence of past water, an essential ingredient for life, and studying features of its atmosphere and geology. So, next time you look up and see that twinkling red dot, remember there's much more to Mars than its color. It's a planet filled with mysteries waiting to be unveiled. Why exactly does Alaska shake so much? This massive state experiences a surprising average of 1,000 earthquakes every month. The reason behind this seismic activity lies in its position on a fast-moving underwater tectonic fault, specifically the North American and Pacific plates. These tectonic plates are constantly shifting and sliding, creating immense pressure that ultimately gets released through earthquakes. In fact, Alaska is home to about 80% of the earthquakes that occur in the entire United States. While many of these quakes are too small to be felt, some can be powerful enough to cause significant tremors, startling residents and impacting buildings. This natural phenomenon not only shapes Alaska's stunning landscape, but also influences how its residents live. Many Alaskans are well prepared, equipping themselves with safety kits and understanding earthquake protocols. The state's unique geology makes it a fascinating place for scientists to study earthquakes, offering insights into plate tectonics and seismic behavior. Are you curious to explore how these frequent seismic events influence the environment and the daily lives of Alaskans? Here's what actually happens when redheads unite. Every year, Tilburg, Netherlands transforms into a vibrant haven for natural redheads during the spectacular Redhead Days Festival. Over 20,000 red-haired individuals from more than 80 countries converge to celebrate their unique genetic heritage. This event began as a photography project but blossomed into a grand festival filled with parades, group portraits, storytelling sessions, art workshops, and live music. The sight of thousands of redheads, each displaying their stunning shades of copper, auburn, and strawberry blonde, is truly breathtaking. Beyond hair color, the festival emphasizes community and pride, allowing participants to share tips on hair care, sun protection, and how to handle stereotypes they often face. Although redheads make up less than 2% of the global population, this gathering offers them a place to bond, build confidence, and celebrate their differences. The Redhead Days Festival is not just a gathering. It's a powerful affirmation that diversity is not just about tolerance, but a joyful celebration of who we are. Have you ever experienced such a colorful, jubilant display of identity? This might surprise you. Pink Floyd's bluesy roots. The legendary band Pink Floyd, known for their psychedelic sounds and elaborate live shows, actually took their name from two lesser-known blues musicians, Pink Anderson and Floyd Council. In the early 1960s, band members Syd Barrett, Roger Waters, and Nick Mason were diving into a variety of musical influences, particularly the profound world of blues. They discovered Anderson and Council, both of whom made significant impacts within the blues genre. Captivated by their names, Barrett decided to blend them, creating the iconic name we recognize today. Initially called the Architectural Abdubs, the group shifted to Pink Floyd as they began to gain popularity. Their unique sound, marked by haunting melodies and intricate lyrical themes, propelled them into the annals of rock history. Interestingly, while their music evolved far beyond traditional blues, the seeds planted by these blues legends illustrate how diverse influences can cultivate groundbreaking art. Isn't it fascinating to think that a simple nod to two blues artists ignited the flame for one of the most celebrated rock bands of all time? You won't believe this about Queen Hatshepsut. The Temple of Hatshepsut in Egypt is not only a remarkable structure, but also one of the oldest standing buildings in the world. Dedicated to the powerful female pharaoh Hatshepsut, who ruled during the 15th century BCE, this funerary temple showcases stunning ancient Egyptian architecture. Nestled against the breathtaking cliffs of Deir el-Bahari, it features grand colonnades, impressive statues, and beautifully detailed reliefs that depict Hatshepsut's remarkable achievements. What truly sets this temple apart is the story of its builder. Hatshepsut is celebrated as one of the few female pharaohs, breaking the norms of her time and gaining power in a male-dominated society. She commissioned this temple not only as a tribute to her reign but also as an offering to the gods. Visitors today are captivated by the temple's grandeur and rich history. Hatshepsut's enduring legacy continues to inspire many, blazing a trail for women in leadership and demonstrating that greatness knows no gender. Standing before the Temple of Hatshepsut allows you to witness a significant chapter in history, filled with ambition, resilience, and the marvels of the ancient world. Why exactly does Taiwan have diverse climates? Absolutely. Taiwan is a fascinating island where climate shifts dramatically from the north to the south. Up in the northern region, You'll find a humid subtropical climate characterized by warm summers filled with moisture and mild winters that rarely dip too low. This unique weather pattern creates a perfect recipe for lush greenery, making Taiwan a beautiful haven for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts. As you journey south, the landscape transforms into a vibrant tropical climate, where temperatures rise and humidity levels increase. Here, sizzling summers invite beachgoers to enjoy the stunning coastlines and vibrant ecosystems. Interestingly, winters in the south are delightful, often boasting sunny skies and pleasantly cool temperatures, which attracts many travelers seeking a warm escape from colder climates. Whether you're savoring street food in lively city markets or hiking through picturesque countryside, Taiwan's climate is as varied as its stunning scenery, making it a top destination for those in search of diverse experiences and unforgettable adventures. You might be shocked to learn that discover the astonishing giant atlas moth's secrets. This remarkable insect holds the title for the largest moth in the world, with a wingspan that can reach an astonishing 30 centimeters, comparable to that of a small dog. Found in the tropical forests of Southeast Asia, the atlas moth dazzles with its beautifully patterned wings, showcasing rich browns and vibrant oranges that mimic tree bark or the head of a snake, providing effective camouflage against predators. Like many insects, the atlas moth goes through a fascinating life cycle marked by complete metamorphosis, transitioning from an egg to a larva, then into a pupa, and finally emerging as a stunning adult moth. Interestingly, once they reach adulthood, these moths do not feed. They depend solely on the energy reserves accumulated during their caterpillar stage. This unusual strategy enables them to dedicate their brief few weeks of life to the essential tasks of finding a mate and reproducing. The next time you encounter insects, take a moment to appreciate the giant atlas moth and the incredible wonders of nature's design. Surprisingly, it's a fact that calls can deceive. In the digital age, your phone acts as both a lifeline and a landmine. Surveys show that over 67% of people wisely ignore calls from unknown numbers, and this cautious approach is more relevant than ever. Modern scammers have perfected spoofed caller ID, masquerading as trusted sources like banks, government agencies, or even your own family. These calls often come laden with social engineering traps designed to manipulate emotions, creating false alarms or presenting too good to be true offers. Robocalls further complicate matters, as fraudsters use them to learn your habits and collect sensitive data. Experts strongly recommend taking proactive measures such as utilizing call-blocking apps, reporting suspicious numbers, and allowing unfamiliar calls to go straight to voicemail. Some advanced devices even incorporate AI technology, screening and transcribing unknown callers in real time. So, the next time your phone lights up with an unknown caller, remember that waiting a moment before answering could keep you one step ahead of a well-crafted scam, because the scariest part is how convincingly they can deceive. Prepare to be amazed by your blood vessel network. Did you know that the human body contains an astonishing network of blood vessels stretching around 60,000 miles, or about 96,500 kilometers? That incredible length is almost enough to circle the Earth's equator 2.5 times. This expansive system includes arteries, veins, and capillaries, each playing a vital role in our health. Arteries are responsible for transporting oxygen-rich blood from the heart to every part of the body, while veins work diligently to return oxygen-poor blood back to the heart. Capillaries serve as tiny connections between arteries and veins, facilitating the exchange of essential nutrients and waste. Imagine if you could lay all these vessels end to end. You'd see a massive web vital for sustaining life. This circulatory system is crucial, as it also helps move hormones and nutrients throughout your body. The next time you feel your heartbeat, take a moment to appreciate that intricate network tirelessly working behind the scenes to keep you alive and thriving. Prepare to be amazed by underwater volcanoes. Absolutely. In fact, about 70% of Earth's volcanoes are found beneath the waves, creating a hidden world of fiery activity beneath the ocean's surface. These underwater volcanoes, known as seamounts, can form colossal mountains that rival, and sometimes even surpass, the heights of famous land-based peaks like Mount Everest. You might be surprised to learn that these submerged giants significantly shape our planet. As they erupt, they release gases and nutrients into the ocean, energizing marine life and influencing global climate patterns. Some of the most astounding underwater volcanic eruptions even give birth to new islands, just like the one that sprang up in Tonga in 2015. While we commonly associate volcanoes with dramatic land formations, the underwater realm is equally vital and thrilling. Scientists tirelessly probe this underwater landscape, uncovering unique ecosystems and examining how these volcanoes impact both ocean health and the Earth's geology. So, the next time you picture volcanoes, remember that a vast majority are thriving below the surface, ensuring our planet remains dynamic and ever-changing. Believe it or not, Durmitor National Park is breathtaking. Nestled in the stunning Montenegrin Alps, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a vibrant showcase of nature's wonders and thrilling adventures. One of its crown jewels is the Tara River Canyon, which ranks among the deepest gorges globally, providing a dramatic backdrop for outdoor enthusiasts. Thrillers can experience the rush of whitewater rafting, navigating the powerful rapids while flanked by imposing cliffs and rich vegetation. Hiking lovers also find joy in the park's expansive trails, featuring over 48 peaks. Among them, Bobotov Kuk rises majestically at 2,522 meters, offering panoramic views that are simply unforgettable. As you trek through this pristine wilderness, watch for its incredible wildlife. From the graceful flight of golden eagles to the shy presence of brown bears meandering through the woods, every step is filled with wonder. With such diverse ecosystems and striking landscapes, Durmitor National Park is not just an adventurer's playground but also a sanctuary for those in search of tranquility in nature. Will you be the next to explore its beauty? You might be shocked to learn that Antarctica enforces speed limits. In 1991, the world's coldest and most remote continent made headlines when it issued its first speeding ticket. A British tourist, joyriding across the icy expanse on a snowmobile at 40 km/h, was stopped and fined under the Antarctic Treaty. Though it seems almost ridiculous to think of speed limits in such a sparsely populated area, this incident raised serious concerns about the environment and safety. High speeds on the fragile ice can lead to cracks and destabilize the ecosystem, disrupting wildlife and creating dangerous conditions in an area devoid of hospitals or roads. The Antarctic Treaty, signed by multiple nations, exists to safeguard this pristine landscape and promote peaceful scientific cooperation among nations. Despite having no permanent residents, Antarctica operates under strict regulations to protect its delicate environment. This humorous yet eye-opening speeding fine serves as a reminder of the importance of responsible behavior in even the most remote locations, where humans are just visitors and penguins far outnumber us. Have you ever wondered why the Statue of Liberty shines? Each of the 7 rays on her iconic crown symbolizes one of the 7 continents, transforming the statue into a beacon of global unity and freedom. These magnificent rays, each measuring about 9 feet long and weighing around 150 pounds, reflect the strength of nations and the diversity of cultures. When you gaze at Lady Liberty, you are not merely looking at a grand monument. You are experiencing a celebration of international unity and hope. Designed by the talented French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi and dedicated in 1886, this impressive statue stands proudly on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, welcoming millions of immigrants and visitors from around the world. It embodies the ideals of enlightenment, freedom, and opportunity for all. As you appreciate the statue's beauty, remember how each ray connects continents like Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, Australia, and Antarctica, reflecting the aspiration for harmony among diverse cultures. Isn't it fascinating how a single statue can tell such a powerful story of connection? You might be shocked to learn that pagers were so popular. In 1994, a staggering 61 million people relied on these pocket-sized devices to communicate. Long before smartphones revolutionized our conversations, pagers quickly became essential for fast messaging and alerts. Imagine attending a concert or hanging out with friends. Instead of shooting a quick text, you'd get a buzz or a beep, signaling that someone wanted your attention. Pagers connected people everywhere, serving as a crucial bridge between traditional landline phones and the upcoming mobile era. They found a particularly strong following among professionals like doctors, emergency responders, and business people who needed to be reachable, often at a moment's notice. The technology behind pagers was elegantly simple. Users could type a brief message, prompting the device to spring to life with a tone or vibration, ensuring that important news reached its destination. As mobile phones became more affordable and widespread, pagers gradually lost their appeal. However, their importance in shaping our communication landscape cannot be overstated. Can you imagine navigating a world without quick texts? Pagers certainly paved the way for today's instant connectivity. This might surprise you. Mike the Headless Chicken. In 1945, an extraordinary chicken named Mike became famous for his unbelievable story of survival. A farmer in Colorado accidentally beheaded him with an axe during a routine task, but in a bizarre twist, the blade missed Mike's jugular vein, leaving part of his brainstem intact. This miraculous accident allowed Mike to stay alive for a remarkable 18 months, astonishing everyone around him. Impressively, he continued to eat and drink, as his owner, Lloyd Olson, discovered that soft foods like corn and milk could be simply dropped into his mouth. Mike's unusual ability quickly captured the public's imagination, leading to a traveling show that took him across the country. Audiences flocked to see this headless wonder, fascinated by his strange yet inspiring tale of resilience. Mike's journey highlights the wonders of biology and resilience in life, showcasing how nature can sometimes deliver the most unexpected surprises. His quirky story remains a part of agricultural folklore, reminding us just how remarkable life can be, even when faced with seemingly impossible odds. You might be shocked to learn that, did you know fish can change gender in the ocean? Some species of fish, like the amazing clownfish, possess the remarkable ability to change their gender during their lifetime. This fascinating transformation is intricately linked to their social structure. In a group of clownfish, there's often a dominant female, the reigning leader of the pack. Should she leave or perish, the largest male steps up and undergoes a transformation, becoming a female to take her place. This shift isn't just a straightforward process. It involves significant physiological changes that help the fish adapt and flourish in their environment. Such transformations are vital for maintaining social dynamics and enhancing breeding success within their communities. Clownfish aren't alone in this oddity. Other fish, such as groupers and wrasses, demonstrate similar gender-changing behavior, highlighting the incredible adaptability of aquatic life. Picture this. A once dominant male clownfish now embraces a new role, showcasing flexibility and gender identity that ensures the stability and continuity of their marine communities. The ocean is full of surprises, isn't it? Surprisingly, it's a fact that shoes stay off indoors. In many Asian countries like Japan and South Korea, it's customary to leave your shoes at the door before entering a home. This practice isn't merely a random habit, it reflects a deep respect for cleanliness and the indoor environment. Consider the bleak perspective of stepping into a friend's home after trekking through muddy streets, with dirt and germs hitching a ride on your shoes. When you choose to remove them, it's more than just a simple act. It's a statement of consideration for your host and their space. Many Japanese homes embrace traditional tatami mats, crafted from rice straw, which are not only beautiful but also vulnerable to stains. To maintain their pristine appearance, residents often provide special indoor slippers for guests, making visitors feel welcomed while preserving domestic cleanliness. This delightful custom intertwines social etiquette with hygiene, reflecting a cultural belief that a clean home fosters comfort and peace. So, the next time you receive an invitation, remember, removing your shoes is not just customary. It's a genuine gesture of respect. Surprisingly, it's a fact that painkillers are identical. You might be shocked to learn that the branded painkillers like Advil and Tylenol contain the exact same active ingredients as their generic counterparts. This means the ibuprofen or acetaminophen in a generic bottle offers the same pain relief as the well-known brand, even though the price tag can be dramatically different. Why do name-brand medications cost so much more? The answer lies in the corporate strategies of extensive advertising and fancy packaging, leading consumers to mistakenly believe they're purchasing superior quality. In reality, both types of medications must adhere to the same stringent safety and effectiveness standards established by health authorities like the FDA. This means they undergo the same rigorous testing before reaching pharmacy shelves. So, if you're dealing with a headache or muscle pain, there's no shame in picking the generic option. You can save your money without compromising on health. The next time you're shopping for pain relief, remember to check those labels. Why pay more for the same relief? Here's what actually happens when winter grips Abraham Lake. This enchanting spot in Alberta, Canada, showcases a breathtaking winter wonderland that truly defies expectations. As temperatures plummet and winter settles in, Abraham Lake freezes over, transforming into a stunning, icy canvas. But here's the twist. Beneath the surface, thousands of tiny bubbles filled with methane gas are trapped in the ice. These bubbles create mesmerizing patterns that resemble floating ice or ghostly orbs, giving the lake an otherworldly charm. The sight is so surreal that it feels like stepping into a frozen dream, mesmerizing adventurers and photographers alike, all eager to capture this unique phenomenon. Beyond its spectacular beauty, these methane bubbles serve as a reminder of the lake's hidden life. Methane is a natural byproduct of decomposition, playing a crucial role in the ecosystem. This remarkable interplay between nature's processes and winter's chill makes Abraham Lake a must-visit site during the colder months. So, if you ever find yourself in Alberta, seize the chance to explore Abraham Lake and witness this captivating spectacle. You won't forget this experience. You won't believe this about the Zundap Janus. This quirky little car, produced by the German company Zundap between 1957 and 1958, stands out in automotive history due to its unusual, symmetrical design. Picture a vehicle with two front doors, one at each end. The Zundap Janus was crafted to simplify parking and provide a unique driving experience, allowing passengers to enter from either side without worrying about the car's orientation. It emerged during an era when automotive design celebrated creativity and innovation. Compact, yet cheerful, the Janus embodies a blend of practicality and fun, often eliciting smiles from onlookers. Despite its short production run, its charm continues to captivate car enthusiasts and collectors alike. Intriguingly, the Janus draws its name from the Roman god with two faces, symbolizing its unique dual-ended design. Today, it represents not just a collector's item, but a delightful piece of history that illustrates how cars can be both functional and whimsical, captivating the imagination of anyone who encounters it. Is it really true that Europa holds an ocean beneath its ice? Jupiter's moon. Europa is a fascinating world that captures the imagination of scientists and explorers alike. Underneath its thick shell of ice lies a vast, hidden ocean, possibly containing more than twice the amount of water found on Earth. This mysterious subsurface ocean remains warm thanks to the immense gravitational pull from Jupiter, creating an environment that could be just right for hosting life. Rich in salts and nutrients, Europa has become a top contender in our quest to find extraterrestrial life. NASA's upcoming Europa Clipper mission is set to investigate its icy surface while analyzing the plume jets that release water vapor into space, providing crucial data about the ocean lurking below. If microbial life exists in this alien ocean, it could revolutionize our understanding of life's potential beyond our planet. Imagine robotic explorers diving into the depths of this intriguing world. This could dramatically change our view of life in the cosmos. Europa is more than just an ice-covered moon. It might be concealing extraordinary biological secrets waiting to be uncovered. Here's something incredible about Michigan's natural wonders. The Great Lakes, often called Michigan's freshwater seas, boast some of the most breathtaking views in the country. With over 3,200 miles of shoreline, these lakes provide stunning backdrops for a wide range of outdoor activities and sightseeing adventures. Imagine standing atop the iconic Sleeping Bear Dunes, where panoramic views reveal the glistening waters of Lake Michigan below. You can also explore the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, famous for its colorful sandstone cliffs that majestically rise above the lake's surface. Michigan's unique ecosystem enriches your experience, teeming with diverse wildlife and awe-inspiring landscapes. While kayaking along the shores, you may spot playful otters or hear the calls of various bird species. You can hike scenic trails that wind through lush forests or relax as you watch a peaceful sunset wash over the horizon. Whether seeking adventure on the water or tranquility on the shore, Michigan's landmarks invite everyone to bask in their beauty. So, why not plan a trip to explore these magnificent sights? You'll be amazed at what you discover amidst the natural wonders of the Great Lakes. You won't believe this about roulette's mysterious number. It's true. If you add all the numbers on a standard roulette wheel from 1 to 36, the total comes to 66, a number that holds dark significance in various cultures. Often referred to as the number of the beast in the Bible, this association has led superstitious players to label roulette as the game of the devil. Picture yourself at a lively casino table. The wheel spins, and each bounce of the ball echoes tales of luck and fate. The thrill of chance is amplified by the chilling connection to ancient lore. While many may dismiss the notion with a laugh, it sparks curiosity and superstition among gamblers. The anticipation of where the ball will land is both exciting and laden with historical context, prompting players to ponder the deeper implications of their bets. With each spin, roulette becomes more than just a game. It transforms into an engaging cocktail of fortune, strategy, and a sprinkle of mystery, leaving players to wonder about the legends that linger in the shadows of their favorite pastime. Here's a wild fact about ice cream consumption. Did you know that New Zealand is the reigning champ when it comes to ice cream consumption? According to the International Dairy Association, Kiwis enjoy more ice cream per person than anyone else on the planet. This creamy delight has not only become a popular treat, but also a significant part of their culture. New Zealand boasts an impressive array of flavors that reflect the country's unique palate, with local ingredients making every scoop special. The United States claims the second spot, demonstrating Americans' love for frozen desserts as well. Beyond just being a refreshing treat, ice cream serves as a social experience, often gracing gatherings, celebrations, and family traditions. Thanks to local dairy farms, many Kiwis enjoy ice cream made from high-quality milk, which enhances its flavor and creaminess. From classic vanilla to adventurous choices like feijoa or hokey pokey, the passion for ice cream runs deep in these two countries. So next time you savor a cone or a sundae, remember you're participating in a global love for this sweet delight. Let's uncover the truth about America's pizza consumption. Each day, folks in the United States chow down on about 100 acres of pizza. That's enough delicious slices to fill numerous backyards. With a nation so enamored by their favorite toppings, it's fascinating to consider that Americans also devour around 20 billion hot dogs and 50 billion hamburgers annually. This staggering consumption showcases not only our love for these classic foods, but also the deep traditions tied to them. Whether it's a summer BBQ, a Super Bowl party, or a cozy movie night at home, these meals are a staple of American culture. Think about how pizza's crispy crust, whether New York style or deep dish, has become synonymous with celebration. And let's not forget those iconic cheeseburgers sizzling on the grill, representing a perfect union of flavor and festivity. As you take a bite out of your favorite slice or grill up some hot dogs, you're contributing to a delicious trend that shows no signs of slowing down. How will these culinary favorites continue to shape our culture and food industry in the future? Here's something incredible about ever wondered why Prague dazzles with culture? This enchanting city is a treasure trove of experiences that captivates visitors from around the world. Imagine strolling through cobblestone streets, surrounded by stunning Gothic and Baroque architecture that whispers stories of a vibrant past. One of the highlights is the classical music concerts held in venues like the majestic Rudolfinum, where world-class musicians enchant audiences with their talent. But it's not just the music that fills the air. The skyline is punctuated by ancient churches, each one telling a unique story of history and art. St. Vitus Cathedral is a must-visit, showcasing breathtaking stained glass windows that sparkle with color and light. For families and the young at heart, traditional puppet shows offer an entertaining glimpse into Czech folklore and creativity. These charming performances, often set in quaint theaters, bring beloved characters to life in delightful ways. With its mix of concerts, awe-inspiring churches, and captivating performances, Prague truly provides something memorable for everyone. So, what will you explore first?